Good evening and welcome, or welcome back, depending on at what point you've been joining us. This is the second game of a BigV doubleheader. This is the championship men matchup between the home McKinnon Cougars, donning the gold throwback jerseys tonight, against the Bellarine Storm, visiting all the way from the Bellarine Peninsula. Daniel Giancino here on the call alongside Ryan Fairchild. Ryan, welcome back. Game 2. Thoughts for this one?
Thoughts for this one are not too different from the first game, but I think you look at the ladder. McKinnon sitting third on the ladder for the men and Bellarine down in 10th. They've got 5 wins, 12 losses. Very different seasons these two teams have had. Last time they met in round 6 down at Bellarine, it was 69-104 McKinnon win. So a big win down there, and I'm sure Adam Walsh and the McKinnon boys, they are men. They're probably looking at hopefully doing the same kind of damage tonight, I would say.
I think they would hope so. It was, like you mentioned, it was an interesting one last time out in round 6, 104-69. McKinnon shot 104 points to Bellarine 69 in 12 less field goal attempts, because they shot it almost 20% better than Bellarine on the night.
Yeah, wow. So
that'll do it.
That does do it. Poor shooting nights can kill you.
100%.
Momentum and just on the scoreboard as well. Some teams, it's very hard to win when you don't make more shots.
No.
And we're underway just like that. Wow.
That's half the job. And Bellarine will get the first possession here on Saturday Night Hoops here at Glenara Sports and Aquatic Centre. Richardson plays through McInerney. Should be an interesting post matchup between McInerney and Fowler, and then Richardson.
Good start.
Opens up his account and the account for Bellarine. Now McKinnon's turn to answer here. Fowler. It's a 5-1 pick and roll. You don't see that very often. He gets to the rim, and Remo Siman with the O-board.
Yeah, he does that a lot. He gets on the O glass. He just seems to know where the ball's going. I'd like to say a lot of his rebounds, especially when we've been watching him, he gets so many offensive boards down that end and just seems to get buckets from it as well. Up strong and gets those second chance points for McKinnon.
As Richardson couldn't get that one to go, contested by Barry. Remo hands off to Kobe Baird. Barry, middle ball screen with Fowler. Wants to get all the way to the rim here and does. Hacked on the way up, or arms on the way down, and he's going to go to the line for 2.
Mitch Barry having a good season as always.
Stellar season.
5.7 assists per game. He's top 5 in assists again. As last year, I believe he led the league last year by the end of the year. Or
did have a very good year dishing the rock last season.
And he's one that's... Last game we saw Courtney Strait almost get the triple-double. Mitch Barry is one that is also tends to be close to triple-double watch. Last time these two teams met, he had 17 points, 11 rebounds, 4 assists and 3 steals to go off it. And the 4 assists is probably his only outlier there, averaging almost 6 a game this year.
He's very good at stuffing the stat sheet. There's a fair bit for this McKinnon team on the court and off the court as their capitan, their leader. As you mentioned, 12.5 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists a game. And here he is now handing off to Gear.
Again, another 5-1. There you go.
5-1 pick and roll. Don't see it very often at all, but when you've got a competent ball handler, as you do in Shannon Fowler, it's Kobe Baird puts the moves on McInerney, gets to the rim.
Good move. That's why they're doing that odd pick and roll the opposite way around. They're getting the mismatches and they're using them.
Very smart there from the Cougars to start. Let's see if Bellarine can answer here. Richardson.
McKinney with the pull-up, and it rolls in. We're at number 94 tonight. Not sure if I'm a fan of that number, but clearly his number 1 jersey's in the wash still, I think, from last week.
It may be. As Barry kicks to Remo in the corner. That 3 is good.
Speaking of number 1s, there he goes. We know he can shoot the rock. Gets back on defense as well and deflects the pass out of bounds. Stay Bellarine ball. Simon 5 points early. Good start for him.
Shoots it at a pretty good clip. Only 4 attempts a game, but shoots it at 41% from three-point range, that is. And Barry does another good job on Richardson in the post. Fowler cleans up the mess, and Barry on the push now.
Simon on the drive. Good defense from Terrell.
Great backdoor cut and great pass to Gear. Thought he was fouled by McKinney. Varley on the pull-up, gets that three to go.
In rhythm, love a bit of rhythm. Heel-toe-toe three-point action.
Simon Duckworth to be happy with that one.
Yeah, always was, always will be.
Now some ball screen action here. Now Fowler setting the screen for Baird. Finds Gear. Swings the ball around the horn. They get it to Fowler. Double team comes. Gets the shot away anyway, and it's cleaned up by McInerney.
Varley, after hitting that three, brings it down the court. And we've got an offensive foul on Terrell down there. Him and Simon were under the ring. There was a lot of contact down the other end with him and Fowler, and clearly he's taken the contact down his end and doesn't care about it. Moves on with it.
Yep, on to the next one.
Gear to bring it down now. He's been absent a little bit the past month or two, I think, with some illness and injury.
Yeah, a bit of sickness going around the Bentley area. As Fowler dribbles that one away, and Bellarine take it away. McInerney on the drive, fouled, hit him on the wrist by Baird, it may be, but he'll go to the line for two nonetheless. Yeah, a bit of sickness around the area. There was a fair few of the team, all four Big V teams, sick recently. There was one training before the break where there were 4 athletes available from this team, just due to sickness going around.
Yeah, wow.
Yep.
That time of year.
It is that time of year where it does get a bit cold. And look, we hope the coaching staff is not getting too cold. It's probably about 8 degrees in here, but both coaches doing their fair share of work in the polos, no jumpers right now, as Terrell can't get that three-point field goal to go. We mentioned the Cougars wearing their gold throwback jerseys here tonight, and the coaches got the old school black polos as used to be worn by Big V and VJBL teams, so nice to see them donning those ones as well. Gear on the drive, tries to kick it to Fowler, but deflected by McInerney. Richardson on the break, wasn't quite sure what to do with his feet, but he found McKinney. O-board picked up by Varley.
He swings it. Pick now, comes off the foot, and the ref calls it. We saw that a lot in the women's game, a lot of pick and roll action where they just kind of dumped it into the lead pass for their bigs. Could possibly see the same tonight, but look at Bellarine scoring. McKinney and Richardson both over 20 points a game, and then Robertson next, who's coming off the bench tonight by the looks of it, who averages 11 points per game. So McKinney and Richardson, they're clear 2 main big scorers. So if they can shut them down, McKinnon, it's going to be interesting to see where their scoring can come from. But
it's going to be hard to if he keeps doing that.
Yeah, that's a tough finish.
And speaking of leading scorers, Shaquille Maharaj checks in for the first time for the Cougars coming off the bench tonight, along with Levi Smith checks in for his first minutes. Shaq Maharaj averaging just a tick over 20 points per game for this team as Levi gets inside the paint, high off the glass, and gets that one to go to open his account.
What a move from Smith. That was clean. And he's got the memo for the retro jerseys. He's even got the yellow shoes to go with his kit.
He's completely kitted out.
I'd imagine he's a guy that has a large shoe collection at home.
You think so? Big shoe collection?
Yeah, I reckon he does. I reckon he wears a few shoes throughout this season.
Pre-game fit check?
Yeah, I mean, I think is he one that tends to be late because he's at home trying to think of what shoes to wear for training?
I think he rolls out of bed and just looks good. He doesn't even have to try. As Fowler plays in the pinch post game here with Gear. Gear got the isolation on McInerney. Lets that one fly. A little bit long on that occasion. And away in the break here was Robertson. McInerney kick out. Sorry, McKinney kick out to McInerney, mind you, and Maharaj picks up the rebound.
That'll be a tongue twister tonight if they keep passing to each other.
It might be. It might be. And we may have some discrepancies in numbers because I'm seeing a 31 on the court, but not on our stat sheet. But an O-board there for Jordan Gear. Wanted to kick it out to Remo, but chose not to. Does eventually. Remo with the Roadrunner catch. Gets all the way to the rim over McInerney, but he'll take the rebound and push it in transition.
Gets downhill there. That's Cos number 31. Misses the jumper. And, well, that's an easy 2 points for Richardson.
That'll do it.
Yeah, so we've got Cos on the court. He's not on the lineup here. If well, I don't think anyone's really looking at that at home, but
May just have to alert the technical officials at some point.
yeah,
But Gear gets all the way inside and flips it almost over his head. That one.
he's not bad at those circus shots down there. We've seen him do a few of them this year, and he tends to knock a few of them down.
Yep.
Just chuck it up there and hope for the best. Got the basketball gods looking over him.
Well, he definitely got the best on that occasion. Garcia checking in now at the minute, and McInerney looks to be coming out just for the moment. They're going to go with a slightly smaller lineup here. Richardson at the 4.
Gear knocks down that free throw. We've got
Robertson maybe at the 5 or at the 4. I don't know, but you've got Robertson and Richardson.
Robertson. Oh, takes it straight through Maharaj. No foul called. Play on.
Didn't see a flop warning either, so maybe the referee's just letting him play through this one.
Richards. Oh,
puts the moves on Fowler. A little bit short on the jump shot. Maharaj cleans up the mess there.
get it down into Fowler. This matchup's pretty nice, to be honest. Two competitors going at it, and Richardson gets the win there. Rebound, Garcia going the other way.
It's a nice take on the hook shot, just a little short. It's Garcia. Horns action, flip it into a double drag. It's a bit movement here. Not sure Garcia knows what's going on, but he's going to find his way into the paint and flip it up with the left hand anyway.
Don't know what's going on, so I'll just go shoot it myself, hey? How about that?
It's just a game of solutions, basketball is, and Garcia's found his own way. It's 13-14, 2.5 left to play in this first quarter. Bellarine up by 1, and great curl cut from Remo, and Jordan Gear finds him with the left-hand push pass.
Straight to him, led him to the ring, and an easy finish there.
Ooh, and speaking of getting to the rim, McInerney spinning. Gets all the way there with the left hand, couldn't get it to go, but just checked on the arm, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Yeah, he might find these free throws a little bit tricky after spinning that much. Probably a little bit dizzy still.
He could be.
See how he goes. He's obviously the leading scorer for this Bellarine team, and he shoots a 71% from the free throw line. He has shot, that was his 115th free throw attempt for the season.
That's a lot of free throws.
He's shooting a lot of free throws. And then you look at their second high scorer, Richardson, who's shot 91. So those two men are getting to the free throw lines.
Absolutely incredible. Considering they are only sitting 6th in free throw attempts per game, but those two definitely do get to the foul line quite a bit. And he goes 2 from 2 there. It's 15 plays 16. Bellarine in the lead by 1. Barry plays through paint and ball, getting his first minutes of this matchup. Game 150, or at least celebrating the 150 today, is Luke Painenborg, as well as head coach Adam Gear, 100 Big V games for him.
Adam Walsh, that would be.
Who did I say?
Adam Gear.
Yeah, I'll
Gear
mess that one up.
Gear had the ball on the court.
Yeah, that's where I was.
Yeah, it was close.
Yeah, close. So it's coach.
I understood where you were. I understood why you made that mistake, and I'm just helping you.
I'm glad we're aware and we saw it, and we're all okay. So everyone is alive and well. Adam Walsh has coached 100 Big V games here at the McKinnon Cougars. Luke Painenborg, 150 games in Big V, all here at the McKinnon Cougars and a McKinnon Junior, mind you. So
there you go. Love
great
that.
recognition from the club there tonight as he goes 2 from 2 from the line and puts McKinnon back up by 1. Appreciate the assist on that, Ryan.
No, I got you. You know I like dropping assists and dimes.
Can confirm.
Koz up the top now, swings it. Zalakos?
Zalakos
will call it. Nice finish from Zalakos.
All the way to the rim with the left hand. Played a fair few minutes last season with Geelong's NBL 1 team and Youth League team, but has found a place here with the Bellarine Storm and getting a roll and a roll off the rim with that left hand. Jordy Gear puts the moves on about 4 Bellarine defenders. Couldn't finish it, and Koss goes the other way.
McKinney kicks it. Garcia wide open up the top and drains it.
That didn't look like it was missing at all.
No, that was a good one. That's a 4-point lead now for Bellarine with just over a minute left in quarter number 1. Mitch Barry's got the ball. Spinner move baseline. And Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. And it's deflected out of bounds. It's going to go back to Bellarine, is the possession of the basketball. And that was orthodox. From all of the incredible athletic moves we've seen Mitch Barry do, I don't know if I've seen that.
That's something new
in my time.
Adding it to his backpack of tricks. Garcia.
Speaking of backpack of tricks, Garcia goes deep into the bag. Left hand, almost a hook shot through the contact.
I'll tell you what, a lot of them left-hand finger rolls are looking pretty tonight. A lot already going down. Painenborg misses that. Zalakos with the rebound, kicks ahead. Ooh. And it is just tipped out of bounds by Painenborg. 28.9 left on the clock. Bellarine up by 6. Good start from them.
Well, they've got a chance to extend it here as Garcia finds Zalakos in the corner. That is a long two. Thought it was a 3-ball. Foot was on the line. Gosh, you hate to see it.
Yeah, that's we having in the women's game. Just turning around and seeing the ref with the 2 fingers down. It's a dagger to the heart, really, when you think you've hit a triple.
When you're the shooter, things you hate to see.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's Gear trying to use Painenborg to create an advantage. Loses the dribble. Zalakos is there to cause some havoc. 1 second left. Stripped. Zalakos touchdown. Almost takes out about 3 fans down the other end. But Bellarine will go into the second quarter with an 8-point lead here, 25-17, Ryan.
What a great start from Bellarine. I think they've come out and thrown a hard punch, and McKinnon haven't quite found their feet since. So probably not what anyone might have been expecting after the last matchup. It seemed like McKinnon were really over the top of this Bellarine side, but they've come out and shown that was possibly a one-off for them.
Yeah, potentially. It has started a little bit different, but still 3 quarters of basketball to go. Only the 17 points, as we mentioned here in this first quarter. McKinnon averaged 96.9 points per game, which, funnily enough, is only good for 3rd in the competition.
Yeah.
Bellarine, the 85.8, which is 11th in the competition. So this does tend to be a high-scoring division, the championship men. So we'll see what happens in the remaining 3 quarters. It's Remos Simon with 7 points, 1 rebound, leading the way for the Cougars so far. Jordan Geard is with the 3 points, 3 assists. And on the other end, it's McKinney with 7 points, 2 of 3 from the field, 1 rebound. And Zalakos has the 4 points. Hasn't missed from the field. Richardson yet to really get going. Just the 4 points. He's 2 of 5, but contributed with 3 rebounds. And
Garcia as well. 7 points. Hasn't missed in just 3.5 minutes.
A couple of lefty lay-ins too.
Yeah. He's hit a triple.
And a 3-ball.
He's done some things well. And now I've got another interesting stat.
Oh, I like it.
I like stats.
Talk to me.
McKinnon this year are number 1 for game time leads. So every single minute that they have played this year in every game, they have led it for 75.5% of game time.
That's a lot of time in the league.
Which is number 1.
Yep.
That is number 1 in the league, which, funnily enough, so far in this first quarter, they have not led for very long at all.
That's incredible. As they miss the bunny there, as Robertson gets all the way to the rim, well defended by Baird, and he pushes the ball on the break on the other side, and Shaq Maharaj lets a quick one go, no good. Vi Smith challenging McKinney for the rebound, but McKinney will go the length of the floor against Baird, and Painenborg, and gets that one to go with the left hand.
Massive finish from McKinney. Took some heavy contact, and that left hand is just pretty. That's a pretty left hand.
He's just exciting to watch.
Soft touch.
Malik McKinney, 23.1 points per game. He's already got the 9 tonight. He is to make it 10.
It is bothering me that clearly he's not wearing his normal jersey and everyone else has got their names on their back.
Yep.
He does not.
Well, he's probably the one guy that doesn't need their name on the back of the jersey to shine out, as Painenborg goes to play through Baird here. got the mismatch against Garcia, but can't find him. Baird tried to find Barry on the skip pass, and picked away by Robertson, and picked away again by Maharaj, who always takes the head off assistant coach Kane Washington. Skip pass to Koss. It's mayhem here in the start of the second quarter. Maharaj comes away with a rebound. Now Barry with the push, or rather slow it down, settle, and find a good shot.
Yeah, they haven't really been able to get through much offense here early in the game. Barry, as he does, slows it down, leads the way. Smith, strong take, can't finish through contact. And Bellarine out here on a 3v3 fast break.
Well, he was too busy complaining about the foul call that he didn't get, as Koss goes bang from 3 to open up his account. And
excuse my sneeze.
No, you are totally okay, mate. Is Coach Adam Walsh going to call the timeout? It's now all of a sudden a 13-point deficit for the Cougars. Something has to change here, Ryan.
Yeah, I just said offensively, it doesn't look like they're getting much flow going. They score, as we said, 96.9 points per game. They're the second best offensive rating by only 0.1. So they've got the second best offensive rating. They're the best defensive team. And what we're seeing right now does not calculate to those statistics.
No, I wouldn't suggest so. And the regular score is a little bit quiet, apart from Remo Simon. Shannon Fowler's 3 field goal attempts, hasn't hit one. Jordan Gear just the 3 points in 4 attempts. Obviously, Nate Davis has suited up tonight, but we're unsure whether we're going to see him on the court, coming back from an ankle injury. Levi Smith just with the 2 points. Shaq Maharaj just with the 2 points. Wonder where their shots are going to come from, what kind of actions they're going to get to create an advantage, or how they're going to just deal with Bellarine's pressure right now. The physicality, the hand pressure, it's getting them in fits right now.
Yeah, they're probably in a position that they weren't expecting to be right now, and I think offensively they just need to slow it down and get something rolling down that end. Their defense, we know, will come, and a lot of what's happening down there, defensive transition as well. Bellarine, 17.3% of their points are fast break points, and that's number 1 in the comp. So they get out on the break when and Barry, there you go. He's going to do that as captain, isn't he?
Oh, it took about 16 seconds of that shot clock for the ball to break the 3-point line, and Mitch Barry just said, "Don't worry about it, fellas, I got you."
Yeah, I got you well and truly, and that's what he does.
Well, he's gonna head to the line for 2.
And
hits
1.
that one there. He had the 17 points last time out against Bellarine, so he's also one that we didn't mention that's yet to get the scoring going. He did, however, shoot 5 of 8 from 3 in that one, as Koss can't get a second 3-point attempt to go. Maharaj picks it up, so Larkos all over him, and Maharaj all the way to the rim. Hand check on the foul. He goes to the line for 2.
Gee whiz, he was all over the shop there, Maharaj. he was dribbling that with every part of his hand, and Zalakos just got told by his teammates to keep his mouth shut, and he didn't listen, and he's teed up.
Did we get a text?
Yeah, Zalakos.
I missed that.
Zalakos just got teed up, complaining about the foul. His teammates tried to get him to settle a bit, and the referee has said, I'll stop you talking if your teammates can't.
It is an emotional game, but it's you just can't react like that.
No, it's
unfortunately.
It hurts as well. You put so much pressure up the court. Maharaj did not have a handle of that ball the entire way to the ring.
I don't think Zalakos did a lot wrong.
No. And then he's just out of control, little bit of contact, put up the shot and got the foul call. He's missed the first. I think he just missed the first. He did.
But it's a compound error to pick up the technical foul. But just the one shot with the new FIBA rules coming into Big V, where the technical foul is one shot and the ball resumes from play from where it last was. So the shooting foul initially and the technical foul, hence 3 shots there at the foul line for Shaq Maharaj.
9-point game now. Still, Bellarine got a bit of control over this game, and that's just fumbled out of bounds from Robertson. We're going to go back McKinnon's way. Is the rule still the same? A technical plus an unsportsmanlike equals an ejection still?
TBC. I'll get back to you on that one. I think it's different, but I think 2 of either of those is a disqualification.
Yeah.
So, Kobe, I'll have to get back to you on that one. It's Kobe Baird trying to put the moves on Garcia. Remo gets it stripped from McKinney.
Good hands there from McKinney, and he's going to try and push the ball. As we said, they love the fast break, and Richardson just rammed through Baird, but couldn't finish it. Now McKinnon going the other way. Maharaj, half spin move, half turn back, can't finish. Simon on the O-glass again, and rims out.
Twice.
McKinney, point guard, says no. Simon again on the O-glass. We know he loves doing that.
Barry, deep 3. No good. And Vice Smith, another O board for the Cougars. Shaq Maharaj reloads. No good. And Koss finally cleans it up, but not until Barry takes it back.
There we go. Wow,
Fourth time lucky.
That about 4 offensive rebounds and then a steal in the key for McKinnon. It's that's it. That's a killer for the coach.
Well, they needed that, and Bellarine's not going to be too happy with that. But now they can get those 2 points back as McKinney again finds his way inside the paint.
That just that did not hit the rim in a pretty way, but it still dropped for him.
No, it didn't. But sometimes you just got to get it in the bucket no matter what. And Maharaj gets it on a roll, and Garcia gets in front just in time. On top of the charge, Halo, and it's going to draw a charge on Shaq Maharaj. It was a pretty little ball screen action, but looks like Garcia got there just in the nick of time.
It was a perfect rotation from him, and he got there, got his feet outside of the charge circle just in time, and took it straight through the chest.
Well, if there's any juniors watching the Big V live stream and want to know how to rotate on defense,
that's how you do
That's probably how, just courtesy of Garcia. It's McKinney. Ball screen with Terrell. Kick out to Koss. Deflected. Finds Varley eventually. And he gets that one to go from 3 for his second of the night.
Wowee. 12-point lead for Bellarine now. And Simon just looked away from Maharaj when he went to pass it. Got the ball back. 12 seconds now on the shot clock. Downhill, Maharaj can't finish. Terrell with the rebound. And they're out again here, Bellarine. They just run the floor. Cos in transition kicks it. Varley back to back.
Jeez, almost went 3 for 3 there. Lead is still 12 for the Bellarine Storm at the minute. And reaching into the vocabulary here, Ryan, Cougars look a tad discombobulated at the minute until Shannon Fowler found a little bit of room and found the lay-in.
He just dropped that into the ring, didn't he?
He did. Great pass from Kobe Baird to find him underneath the defense, and Fowler opens his account, and maybe that's the bright spark that the Cougars need as Bellarine miss another one. The Cougars come up with a stop, trying to bring this into a single-digit deficit. Maharaj, kick out 3, you betcha!
He rains it. We know he can get going if he hits a couple.
Well, he's got a quick trigger. It's an unorthodox release, but it doesn't matter when you shoot it that well. He's 9.1 3-point attempts per game.
Oh, how has that gone in for Varley?
As that's hit about every part of the rim and the backboard at once.
Talk about a shooter's roll there. That is insane. Maharaj tries to answer back, misses that. McKinney with the bunnies gets up. And again, they kick it forward into the...
Varley going to pull it again?
He does. Rims out. Barry with the hustle, but Cos gets there. Hands it up to Richardson. Varley somehow ended up in the corner. Wow, how did he end up there?
In the other corner.
He's quite literally run from the other wing around to the corner. Didn't cut through baseline.
No one actually knows how we got there. We might have to watch a replay for that.
Yeah, that was...
But another 3 to Varley's tally.
He's got 12 points, and he's clearly shooting the rock and feeling it.
In 8 minutes, mind you, as Barry thought about the 3, spin move on Varley. Pretty little lane, but maybe tried to get a little bit too pretty with it. Fowler picks up the mess. There's a shot clock violation, but I believe it may have hit the ring, so they're just going to check with the score table here.
Definitely hit the ring there, so you'd expect it would just reset sideline ball for McKinnon, although I don't think you can give him 14.
You're not quite sure what the solution is. It might be a 14 reset and they just replay the possession, but they're just going to double check and confer here. It looks like they're going to go 14. Okay. 14-second reset. A couple of subs come in. Barry will take a rest, as will Maharaj. Gear comes back into this one. Luke Lindbergh from the Youth League men getting in early minutes in this one. So both the McKinnon youth men and champ men played last night. Friday night,
Yeah,
BigV
Friday
hoops,
night
if you don't mind, Ryan Fairchild.
Don't mind a bit of that.
A rescheduled game against Camberwell Dragons from the previous round to this one. So the champ men, a doubleheader Friday, Saturday for them this week. So they got on top of Camberwell last night by 12. Held leading scorer Sean Conway to just 22 points, but Fowler had the 19 in that one last night. Barry had 16. Maharaj had 20 and 8. And still trying to find some consistency on the offensive end as Lindbergh tries his best to get it going. Great backdoor cut, but gets all the way to the rim and he gets fouled. He's going to go to the line for 2.
He's been good. Lindbergh?
Yeah, the G's semi-silent.
So Lindbergh.
Lindbergh.
So Lindbergh.
Yeah. Yeah, see, you don't really need to say it.
No, Lindbergh.
Yeah,
Lindbergh.
only when you feel like it.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I'm just going to go with Lindbergh then.
That's fine. His parents approve.
The minutes that he plays in this champ men's side, obviously we don't see him when they're away as much, but when he plays here, he comes in, doesn't play many minutes, but he does impact the game pretty quickly, as he's showing now. He's been on the court for 11 seconds and he's at the free throw line.
Well, his size and his length, and he's just tenacity to get after it on the defensive end, plus his unique skill of weak side cutting just allows his game to translate seamlessly to the championship men level. So I don't think it will be too long until we see him go from captain of the youth, co-captain of the Youth League men's squad to a full-time gig in the open age competition as McKinney misses a bunny under the rim, and right on cue Lindbergh picks up the rebound. Kobe Baird slows it down, and now the Cougars another opportunity to get it inside single digits here.
Baird up the top, open. He's been open a lot, hasn't shot it. Simon again on the O glass. It's going to be McKinnon ball as well.
Tipped out of bounds by Varley, I believe it was. 13 seconds on the shot clock.
Said the first points of the game for McKinnon, Simon on the O glass, and I said he does it a lot. I think that's his 4th for the night, and he's got 4 rebounds, so there you go.
Ball in the hands of Gear. 6 seconds left on the shot clock. Trying to create an advantage. McKinney all hands on there. Wanted the foul. McKinney wanted the block, but Gear's going to go to the line for 2 here.
A lot of contact there from McKinney before the shot. Got way up in the air and got the block to not let the M1 happen, but
he did. He got up there.
Gear was moving very well with the ball there. We've only got 2.5 minutes, 2 minutes 38 left in this first half. I feel like we've gone very quickly here. It's an 11-point game still. McKinnon, 10-point game now. McKinnon down.
Well, down the 10 points here, as we mentioned, they do average 96 points per game. Only score the 31 points, potentially 32, pending Jordan Gear's free throw.
32 confirmed.
32 confirmed with a tick over 2.5 left to play in the first half here. Just can't get consistent looks offensively, clean looks even. They look like they're working very hard for their points on the offensive end, and the ball just moving a little bit more freely for the Bellarine Stormers. Varley gets all the way to the rim, inside, outside, however you like it, he can cook it. He's
been shooting the Mickey out of it tonight, and he shows that he can get downhill, and lovely little like Euro half-step thing, whatever he wants to call it, he can call it whatever he wants. He got the bucket and gets a steal down the other end.
Baird just finds his way straight into traffic. Terrell comes up with it. McInerney gets a touch, a kick out to McKinney. Lindbergh thought he had a clean defensive play there through the chest, but blocking foul, or push rather. It's
going to be 2 shots.
2 shots it is. Barry checking back in for Baird. So we've got Barry, Gear, Remo, Simon, Luke Lindbergh and Shannon Fowler out there for the Cougars. It's McKinney, Terrell, Varley, Robertson and McInerney out there for the Storm. 1:53 left to play in the first half. McKinney trying to make this a 12-point game here for the Storm. And does.
There you go, McKinney. That's his 12th point as well to go with it. 3 rebounds, 2 assists, and a steal. Every single Bellarine player on the court right now has got a steal. That's a nice little stat to look at with the lineups.
That is a nice little stat.
Just ones all the way down.
They're trying to find Fowler again. They're relentless in feeding him on the post, but the hands have been there for, I guess, the support, whether it's McInerney or Richardson guarding Fowler in the post, but just can't get enough clean looks here as McInerney plays dribble handoff game, and that pass had a little bit of mustard on it.
Lovely pass from McKinney for his 3rd assist. Led McInerney, gee whiz. Led McInerney in the right direction. He finishes strong.
That's a nice finish and a great pick up from McInerney to pick that one up off the ground. As Fowler and McInerney go at it. Hands again from Varley. Kick out to Gear. That 3-ball's good.
Needed that going into the last minute of the half. Still a 11-point game. McKinnon down. And, oh, geez, there's Micks everywhere. McKinney, McKerney. Oh, goodness me. Varley for his 5th. That's missed. Fowler, rebound, out of bounds. Going to stay with the Storm, who are bringing the thunder.
Are they ever, Ryan Fairchild? It's the weather is picking up here inside Glenora Sports and Aquatic Centre. It's going to be Bellarine ball, baseline out of bounds, 14 seconds left on the shot clock.
I can't believe I didn't say one of those in the women's game. It took a while.
Look, it may have taken you a little bit to think about it, but...
yeah, it's not obvious.
No, not at all. I think we've got a blood rule here, potentially. Remo Simon. So Shaq Maharaj going to relieve him of his duties for the moment. Kerry Richardson going to relieve Terrell.
Terrell as well, not with his name on the back of his jersey. He's still in the washdown in Bellarine.
No, so they were they've done a number on us here tonight. We're doing our best though. But Richardson does get the Jimmer to go and makes it a 13-point lead for the Storm.
Gear slowing it up. This will more than likely be their last offensive possession of the half. Facilitating the floor. Fowler's going to have the Varley mismatch if they can get in there, and just going everywhere to foul called. Probably lucky little bailout for McKinnon there. It's going to be 2 shots bonus as well.
Yeah, well, lucky break there for the Cougars because Bellarine didn't have any left to give, so... As you mentioned, Gear will go to the line for 2.
Their offense just hasn't been flowing like it normally does for McKinnon. They seem like very ball dominant when they've got ball in hand. They're trying to make something happen. They're not swinging the ball, moving, cutting like they normally are. And it's showing on the scoreboard.
Well, at the minute, I can't tell whether it's not for a lack of trying or not, because they are moving the ball. There is a little bit of purpose in their dribbles, but the hands in the lane and the physicality from Bellarine just stifling up the Cougars' offense a little bit. And Bellarine going to take a timeout and talk about this one with 14.6 left to play in the first half of the second half of our Big V doubleheader here at Glenora Sports at Aquatic Centre.
Yeah, it's, as you said, 11-point game with just 14 seconds left, so you'd expect this will be the last possession we've got for the half. Geordie Gear up to 10 points now after those free throws. Maharaj got 6.7 rebounds.
Doing a little bit of everything, Jack Maharaj.
He is. And look, Varley. Lewis Varley, he's got 14 points, and he's not one of the top 3 scorers typically for Bellarine, looking at their averages, and he's leading the way for them. He only averages, give me one moment, he averages 6.1 points per game.
And he's got 14 before the half.
He's doubled it in one half of basketball.
Well, 4 of 7 from 3 will do that as we get ready to wrap this first half up. If you've just joined in the broadcast and you missed the earlier game here tonight, it was the championship women matchup where McKinnon took on the Storm and won that one 74-69. 12 seconds left on this one after McKinney advances it past half court. McInerney back to McKinney. Ball screen action. Fowler and Barry there to disrupt. Richardson tried to get past Maharaj and fouled in the process. Going to be a blocking foul, sideline out of bounds.
Not long left.
And I think it's going to be a timeout here.
Ray Borner taking a timeout. 0.6 on the clock. I think he wants the clock changed, to be honest, which I'd say is reasonable. I don't know how quickly it stopped, but I think he's going to just have to draw a play up, possibly a backdoor lob type situation for. Well, if any of them could really go up and catch it, these men are athletic.
Oh, I guess we're about to find out shortly.
Just on Lewis Varley as well. He's got 14 points. He's got 4 threes. He usually shoots 19% from the three-point line. Averages almost 7 attempts, only making just over 1 per game.
That's
shooting
incredible.
19%. And what's he got right now? 4 from 5 or 6 threes, I think he's got right now.
So where are we looking? Varley. Well, he has shot the most.
He shoots
for the season.
He puts the most up.
He does.
He just doesn't. He clearly doesn't. He's averaging 6 points. That's 2 threes.
I think he was just waiting for this game to just put him in the hole.
Big moments. He likes these rings.
Big moments. So
don't know what Bellarine's rings are
so
like down
before
there.
tonight, Lewis Varley on the season, 21 from 108 on the season from three-point range, which is 19.4%, as you mentioned. And tonight, he's 4 of 7 in one half of basketball.
Yes.
Still with 1 possession left to play for Bellarine. So he could be up a couple more points by the time the siren sounds.
Well, if he somehow manages to get a 3 off and hit it with 0.7 seconds left here, I'll stand up and clap. I'll applaud.
I want to hold you to that.
Oh, he's passing
Which
it in.
I think he might be safe because he's going to inbound the ball.
You can't do misdirection when he's not even on the court,
No,
can you?
They looked for a lob for Richardson, and McInerney turned around, almost got the long 2 to go. At least he got the shot off.
Not a bad attempt from Big McInerney there. It's a 11-point lead to Bellarine Storm going into half-time. It's probably not what we expected. McKinnon as well. They've had 7 turnovers, haven't got a steal yet as a team. They're leading the rebound count by 1. They've got 8 offensive rebounds. They shot 12 of 15 from the free throw line in one half of basketball. That's a good clip. Just getting to the free throw line 15 times in a half, but it's not quite helping them on the scoreboard.
Well, for sure. And I think it's just a field goal percentage at the minute where McKinnon shooting at 33% overall. Bellarine up at 54%. The question is going to be whether that is sustainable going into the second half. But us, along with you all watching at home, are going to have to stay tuned to find out what's going to happen in the second half of this championship men matchup. It's McKinnon Cougars down at the moment to the Bellarine Storm, 37 plays 48. We'll see you after the halftime break.
Rock and roll.
Rock and roll. Welcome back to the second half of the doubleheader here tonight. Saturday night Big V action at McKinnon's home court, the Den, Glenara Sports and Aquatic Centre, between the two clubs, Bellarine Storm and the McKinnon Cougars. In this matchup, it's the McKinnon Cougars Championship men matchup against Bellarine Storm, and currently the Bellarine Storm are up 48-37, 11-point lead at the minute. We're just about to get going in this second half. Malik McKinney with 12 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists at the moment for Bellarine. But it's Lewis Varley who has 4 of 7 from outside, averages 6 points a game and has 14 already in this half, and I'm keen to see him get going again in half number 2.
Yeah, if he has 8 triples by the end of the game, love it.
Love it.
Love me a 3-ball.
Love it.
And love me a 3-ball that goes in by the same person 8 times.
Exactly that. And conversely, on the other end, there's only one scorer in double digits at the minute for the McKinnon Cougars, and that's Jordan Gear. Varley opens up the half with another 3-ball, and that's 5 for the night. 5 of 8 from 3.
Oh, as we spoke of the devil, wow, wait.
So live and breathe. And it was just in the game before this one we saw Courtney Strait go 5 of 8 from 3, and we thought that was an incredible shooting performance. Fowler tries to go through McKinney. Flop warning called by the referees. Terrell, errant pass there. Remo Simon comes up away with it. Ball's kicked around the horn. Gear, pull up 3. No good. Pulled in by McInerney. McKinney looks like he's in a little bit of pain there from that contact earlier with Shannon Fowler.
Won't phase him down on the offensive end. He's still going to go and try and get himself a bucket and or assist, as he does so well. Richardson, cheeky pull-up. Doesn't go. Barry cleans up the rebound. You'll notice as well, Remo Simon is wearing number 10 after half-time. Just had a wardrobe malfunction, and we couldn't get it cleaned up. So
no, and there was a blood rule. Blood did not come immediately out of the jersey, so we had to change jerseys. Unfortunately for Remo, you might notice that the shirt does look similar to that of a parachute at the minute. It is the spare jersey, the only spare jersey in the gold that we have in the building, and is that of 7-foot Jordan Vandenberg. It's a 6XL. But Remo doing his best to don the number 10 tonight. Let's see if he can get going in this second half. But it's down to Gear, down to 5 seconds on the shot clock. He's got McInerney for the matchup. Pull up 3, no good. Barry almost pulls in the offensive rebound. Terrell cleans it up, hands it off to McKinney.
Just still come out after halftime a little bit frazzled, McKinnon down the offensive end. Yet to score still, and McKinney can't get that to go. Richardson kicks the ball up in the air. It was a foul called first. 2 minutes 20 into the third quarter. McKinnon yet to score. Their scoring woes have continued coming into this third quarter. They need someone to kind of pick up the slack on that end in terms of not actually how they're playing offensively, but just getting the ball to actually go in the ring.
Yeah, because that's how you win basketball games. The ball has to go through the ring, through the net for the 2 points, or 3 points, or even 1 point from the foul line to count. And it's that question of whether you need one individual to get hot or get going in this one to get the ball rolling, or whether it's a collective agreement to get the ball moving, and giving up this many offensive rebounds is not going to help your cause at all. But injured import Nate Davis imploring his teammates to get together and stay together from the bench tonight. He is suited up. We're not sure if we're going to see him tonight. It looks unlikely after not seeing the court in the first half. Terrell, the second free throw attempt is good. Lead is up to 16 now for the Storm. Barry with ball handling duties here, slowing it down for the Cougars. They go to a 4-high set here. Rip screen into a handoff. Fowler and Baird ball screen. Tries to find Fowler and thread the needle. Couldn't do it. Richardson comes away with it. Euro step over the Euro. And
good finish from Richardson there.
it's a great take and a great finish. Cougars need to get a score here, but a stop will be very good for Bellarine's causes. Kick out to Jordan Gear. And tentacle foul, perhaps?
Number 4, Kobe Baird with the technical foul. Now, as you said before, this should go down to Bellarine's end for one shot and come straight back McKinnon's way, and it should be their ball out of bounds.
It may be. I think the referees are just double-checking because it depends at what time the technical foul was called, because it was either mid-shot or on the shot of Jordan Gear's three-point attempt, late shot clock. So I think they're just going to confer whether it will be McKinnon ball or it will be Bellarine ball as it was after the shot attempt. Either way, Bellarine will go down the other end, shoot the one free throw. But yes, they're just double-checking at which point the technical foul was called. Referees pointing back towards the Cougars baseline. So I think it may come back to the other end.
Now, McKinney.
Yes.
I know you're averaging 23 points. You're a good player. It's okay, he made it. But I was going to say, Lewis Varley's standing on the court. Give him the free throw.
He is.
It is only 1 point, so maybe he's not as good at them as the three ball, but
potentially.
You've got a guy that is cooking, shooting the ball. But I guess when you got McKinney as well, probably just about any of them could have taken it, really.
Well, yeah, McKinney's shot over 100 free throws this year, so
yeah.
you give him that. That being said, Lewis Varley is 10 from 10 on the season.
There you go. So not as many, but better quality.
So after all that, we do get a McKinnon-Kruger ball and a 14-second reset.
And another
immediate technical foul. They are handing him out like candy here tonight. Believe
that's going to be on Terrell, that one. So now it will be one shot technical and then two shots lining up, free throws for McKinnon.
Correct. Well done, Ryan Fairchild.
Thank you. I'm learning. I learn on the job. We all like to learn in life, and tonight's that night where I learn.
So it's they're letting the physicality go, it seems, a little bit, but they're not going to play with the reactions from the players. If you get a little bit uneasy and you're not happy with the contact, just keep it to yourself, the refs are saying. It's the third technical foul of the night. I forget who the first one was on. The second was on Baird, and then the third was on Terrell.
First one was on number 10, Max Zalakos.
Yeah, Zalakos, yes, very early. Correct.
Zalakos, my apologies. Zalakos.
There you go.
I got there.
We should ask him. And double check. Well, unfortunately, we don't get to speak to all the players pre-game and double check these things. But regardless, Remo Simon hits the floor on a rebound as Gear makes the free throw. Picks it straight back from McKinney. Tries to slow down. And it's going to be a hands foul on the floor, but
now that I think
they're just going to confer whether it's a clear path foul or not.
Now, from my knowledge, I think that should be, because Gear was in front when the arm went around, so
it doesn't. I don't believe it matters whether it's a play on the ball or not. Even if it is a play on the ball, but there is no one in front, it should be a clear path foul, and it is.
Well, I like playing 2K, some PlayStation.
You do.
And that's a clear path foul. NBA rules.
Even in the NBA.
NBA rules, that's a clear path foul. So it's going to be an unsportsmanlike on McKinney, and it's going to be a timeout Bellarine. The game's just getting a little bit edgy here, and timeout's been called. Now we asked this question. We didn't get an answer. Unsportsmanlike, if McKinney gets teed up, does he get booted? We asked this in the first half, and we still don't know.
We are actually looking through Article 4 of the FIBA Regulation Rooks rulebook active as of October 2024. And we are just still trying to check whether this maybe had to be homework for those at home. Or if anyone does know at home, please reach out to the McKinnon Basketball Instagram. But, I'm not quite sure at this point. Ryan, I do apologise for that one, but I will endeavour.
Well, do you know what I'd like to see?
What would you like to see?
the game's not finished time-wise, but the game itself, the winner and loser is already settled. There's less than a second left. McKinney gets teed up, and then we'll get our answer.
Understood.
And or if Zalakos...
Not that we wish technical fouls or unsportsmanlike fouls on any athlete.
But right now, that's how we would get our answer. Hopefully it doesn't happen tonight.
Well, I can tell you, Ryan Fairchild...
Have you got an answer?
That under the new rule book text, Article 40.4...
Yes, hit me.
A player who has committed 2 technical fouls or 2 unsportsmanlike fouls or 1 unsportsmanlike foul and 1 technical foul shall be informed of the game qualification by the score bench, who shall raise the game disqualification paddle.
There we go. So the 3 players who've been given texts, and now McKinney, who's got the unsportsmanlike, one of anything, tech or unsportsmanlike, they go back to the locker room.
Correct. So we've got McKinney with the unsportsmanlike, Zalakos, Baird, and Terrell with technical fouls. As Fowler tries to put the spin moves on Robertson, but even spun himself out of the bucket. Varley picked away by Maharaj. All the way to the rim, misses the right hand. Vi Smith's there to clean it up.
That's why you hustle back on them fast breaks. Get the 2 points if your teammate doesn't.
And after what seems like an eternity of research through the FIBA rulebook and a fair few stoppages and timeouts, we're back to basketball.
Yeah, we've got some action.
Just a tick over 6 minutes left in this one. 43 plays 56. So just to update everyone at home, Bellarine Storm are still up by 13 points at the minute. And it's going to be Bellarine based on out of bounds ball. 7 seconds left on the shot clock and a few substitutions coming in here.
Yeah, I feel like you're right by bringing us back to basketball. I reckon we were about 5 minutes of timeouts, technicals, unsportsmanlikes, and just absolute yapping.
Yeah,
we were just then. So we're back to action, and it seems like both of these teams... Oh, good pump fake and a yam.
Got him in the air and yammed it.
Richardson, heavy slam on the ring. That's going to leave a bruise.
Well, they're lucky no one was there because there may have needed to be a business decision made to get out of the way because he threw that one down.
Yeah, I'm getting out of the way personally, but I'm also not as tall and athletic as some of these guys. So
oh, not at all, but good finish in the end by Gear, or Fowler rather. Gear found him on the drop-off and got the spin move to go that time.
Garcia up the top, hands it off to McKinney. Drives baseline, can't finish, gets the O board, misses again, gets another O board, and now he's going to go to the free throw line for 2 shots, and he's not happy that he didn't make a layup, but hey, he kept at it, got himself some extra stats on the rebounds, and now he's going to go shoot himself 2.
Well, that was just, well, firstly, the first floater was pretty much wide open.
Yeah.
And then the rebounds came almost completely uncontested.
Yeah, I guess just the timing of the jumps down there, and he just stood on the ground and it fell in his lap 3 times. Makes the first. Out to 14 points now. This to make it 15 with 5 minutes left in the third quarter. He misses short. Uncommon, really, for McKinney and just this competition in general to miss short like that. Gear settling down. Loves a bit of footwork and fancy pants stuff, and look at that. Speaking of footwork, there you go, Jordan Gear.
Jeez, that's fun to watch.
Footwork, gosh, it's fundamental, but gosh, it's also very hard.
Well, I'm glad one of us in the building can do it. It's neither of us two. It's definitely Jordan Gear. It's Richardson. Isolation on the wing against Fowler. Tries to flip it all the way across to Koss and picked up by Levi Smith.
Yeah, that literally could not have been a better pass to Smith there. That's the easiest steal he's going to get. Maharaj for 3. He misses. Fowler, good rebound. Goes up strong. No foul.
Again.
And scores. And he's pumped up, yelling for the M1.
Playing through a lot of contact here. The referee's letting him go, but no technical foul, and the emotions being let free on that possession. Fowler got that one to go. Garcia on the curl cut. McKinney finds Richardson on the 1 dribble pull-up. That's cleaned up by Maharaj.
He gets it and just goes, and he's not stopping. He is not stopping. And one for Maharaj. He literally went from key to key. He had no other thoughts than, I'm going to go Bellarine.
None whatsoever. And fortuitously for Shaq Maharaj, he was a little bit more in control of the basketball than he had the last time down. He gets all the way to the rim. We've got a timeout. The way of the Bellarine Storm, I think. I didn't catch which way the score bench pointed to in that one. But nevertheless, when we do come back, it will be an extra free throw. Well, not an extra free throw. It'll be one free throw for Shaquille Maharaj to finish the M1 to bring this inside single digits for the first time since, I would like to say, the first quarter.
Yeah, I think McKinnon went on that early run, took the lead. I think it was a 7-0 run to start the game for him. And then since then, they just... No, I'm thinking of the women's game. So, yeah, you're right. I don't think McKinnon have led. So
I don't know what they have. We don't have the official box score in front of us, which does tell us.
Yeah, it's just some
lead changes, times led,
yeah,
time of the game that has been led, that sort of thing. But
just confusing when the same teams play each other back to back like this. They just merge. They merge together as one.
No, and that's fine. Which, funnily enough, the game prior to this one was a high-scoring affair. This one, not so much.
No, for two teams that both rank pretty highly points-wise, 85.8 for... Well, I say that, 85.8 points per game Bellarine average, and they're second last. That's absurd.
It's a high-scoring competition. So almost 86 points a game for Bellarine is good for 11th in the comp. McKinnon, 96.9, which is good for 3rd in the comp. But both teams stuck at under 60 at the minute with just a tick under 4 minutes to play in the third quarter.
7-point game now. Maharaj converted his and one. He's got 9 points, 8 rebounds. McKinney dribbled it up there. 12 seconds already gone from the shot clock. It's in single digits now.
This is the first we've seen of Zalakos after he picked up his technical foul. McKinney on the step back to his right with the left-hand trigger. Maharaj cleans that one up again.
Mismatch down low for Fowler. He's screaming to give him the rock. He's not going to get in there just yet. And it's a foul on Garcia now. He was fighting for his life down there.
He really was.
Fought hard, fought strong, but the foul's being called. Well done from Garcia to just not let the ball get in there quickly.
Well, luckily they've called that one. I thought they called it on the floor, but...
Are they in the bonus, are they? It looks like they are. On our screens here, they're in the bonus, but not on the scoreboard itself.
Yeah. Well, it's on the scoreboard across from us, which the camera can see it. The bonus light is flashing.
Yeah. And
they've only just put the 5 fouls up on the electronic scoreboard here visible in the venue. So both teams in the bonus for the rest of this quarter. Fowler gets the first one to go. He's a 72% free throw shooter on the season.
This could be a long 3.5 minutes if both teams win the bonus, I must say.
It could be. And he gets that second one to go. 2 from 2 from the line goes Shannon Fowler. A bit more full court pressure here from the Cougars, trying to keep it out of McKinney's hands. They do just start as Richardson dribbles it up the opposite side of the court. The Vice Smith has the job to keep it away from McKinney. Eventually finds it there. Gets his way to the rim, and that's an easiest left-hand layup he's had all night.
Yeah, he'll be enjoying that, but I think he was probably waiting for the contact. He loves the contact, just didn't get any there. Smith now throws it over to Gear. Gear's going to get the on-ball from Fowler. Slipped it. Simon in that big T-shirt jersey misses. Shaq now, Maharaj short. Just seems to be, the game seems to be all over the shop a little bit at both ends of the floor. And here Richardson straight through the guts and gets an easy 2 layups. He's up to 13.7 rebounds now. It's a 9-point lead.
All the way to the other end in what seemed like a flash.
Yeah, not many steps there it took him to get there.
No, well...
Gear drains that triple.
Well, they really needed that. Last time out these teams played, McKinnon put up 104 points. They were 13 of 30 from outside. Currently 4 of 17 from outside. Conversely, Bellarine Storm 7 of 16. as McKinney finds his way into the paint again. Koss, prominent three-point shooter, gets that one to go.
Knocks it down and just extending the little lead they've got. It's 9 points now. McKinnon are slowly coming, getting themselves back into the game. Bellarine holding on though. Simon, pump fake. Doesn't dribble, doesn't shoot. Smith shoots it though. He misses. Big contest for the rebound. No foul called. Gear misses again. Koss.
There are bodies flying everywhere. There are not a lot of happy people in this building. As Richardson finds McInerney, another plea for a foul call. As Gear finds Remo in transition, couldn't handle it. Tempers are starting to flare here at GSAC.
Yeah, there are a few. Definitely there are some angry men out on the court, I must admit, and on the sidelines. We can see Coach Ray Borner clearly getting vocal and a bit, I'd say he's a bit annoyed at some of the non-calls that are happening, but the refs are letting the physicality play as they have all game. Nothing's changed.
Well, potentially. And Koss with that recent three-point shot, 3 quarters, so 74% of his shots are three-point attempts.
So he jacks them.
He gets them up. So I would have thought the closeout would have been a little bit tighter on that last one.
Yeah.
But anyway, McKinnon with an opportunity here to try and trim this lead. They almost got it back to about 4 in this quarter, but under a minute to play, the lead is 9. Remo chooses not to shoot that one, gets all the way to the rim, thought there was contact. Fowler picks it up, also thought there was contact, and Bellarine run away with it.
Just again, down under the ring. And yeah, it looked like McKinney copped one a little bit, but who knows? We're going to keep playing.
Well, he missed the bunny, and there was not a lot of defense or deterrence there from him missing the shot. So he's probably not too happy with himself on that occasion.
No, even if there was contact, it wasn't as he shot it. So
not
easy 2 points gone begging there. Gear now throws it out to Baird. It hits the ref, and
we've got Baird down with an ankle as Koss gets away with the layup attempt on the fast break there, and we might just need to take a moment. We do hope Kobe Baird is doing okay.
Just 6 seconds on the clock as well in this third quarter, so close on the brink of three-quarter time. Did just look like a little bit of an uncomfortable twist, which is never a good feeling. In any sport or anything in life, you can roll your ankle doing anything these days. But
I have rolled it on the golf course, I'll have you know.
Bunker? Oh, please tell me it was a divot or something. Or just on a swing.
I'll say it was a divot. It was definitely... I was just walking to the next hole and just rolled it. I cannot confirm or deny whether there was a divot present, but there was a rolled ankle.
Yeah.
And it was on a golf course, which, for those playing at home, is a walking sport.
Yeah. And did it affect your round after that?
Oh, absolutely it did. I was never the same man.
First hole?
Yeah. No, actually, it was the 17th hole. So,
so you're all right.
We're lucky on that one. I am curious, though, to bring this full circle back to basketball.
Yep.
When the ball does hit the referee, I believe it's fair game.
Yeah, I think it is.
I don't think there is a ruling on what can happen. Like, do they assume that if the ref's standing near the sideline and it hits the ref, is that out of court? Or it's just ref was in the wrong position, wrong place, wrong time. Not their fault at all. Ball's moving around haywire and just play on.
Yeah, I think it is. I think it's the same as when I was a ref. It was the same as if you were a player. If I was a ref standing on the baseline, and the ball got slapped out of someone's hands and hit me, and I'm standing outside, it's obviously going to be out of bounds.
Not on you though.
No. I'm
possession.
I'm not playing, so that's impossible.
Yeah.
One, and they couldn't quite get a shot off,
unfortunately, and with not a lot of seconds in that one, Adriano Mandarino checks in for his first minutes, which thought would have been a pending three-point attempt because he does get those shots up as well. But that's 3 quarters done. It's 57, plays 68, 11-point game, as you said. We've had 3 technical fouls and an unsportsmanlike foul. We've had a player roll his ankle. We've had someone get winded or a cracked rib in McInerney early on in the game.
Yep.
We've had bodies hitting the floor everywhere.
Yeah, we've had a lot going on, especially that third quarter really ramped up the physicality as well. It's a very physical game of basketball. And
we had a 14-point half from Varley.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's all happening.
Yeah, it's been an interesting evening, to say the least. And just quietly, Jordan Gear's up to 19 points, which I find that has just come out of nowhere as well.
It is the quietest 19 points he's probably had all season. He only had 13 last time out. He played Bellarine back in round 6. He only had the 9 points from 4 of 11 last night over at Camberwell. But as you mentioned, he's up to 19. He's 4 of 10 from the field, 2 of 6 from outside. But it's the 10 free throw attempts and going 9 of 10, which is going to help him get that. He's got 3 rebounds and 4 assists to go along with it. Remo's got the 7 points, 5 rebounds. Shaquille Maharaj flirting with a double-double. He's got the 10 boards, but only the 9 points. He's 2 of 11 from the field, only 1 of 6 from outside. Uncharacteristic from Shaquille Maharaj. He averages 9 three-point attempts per game, so we think he's going to get a few more up.
Yeah.
But he shoots it at 38% from outside. So it is, this 1 from 6 is not the regular Shaquille Maharaj we're used to seeing.
Not the typical Maharaj we're seeing, but as of late, he definitely hasn't had his big scoring outbursts like he had towards the start of the year. He had a few 30 bombs early on in the year, just shooting the lights out. And as the season's evolved, obviously teams defend you differently. You've got to work your way around it, and I think he's in the process of doing that right now. How can I help my team in other ways than just being a lights-out shooter?
Well, absolutely. And on the Bellarine side of things, they're up 11 at the minute. Lewis Varley had 14 points in the first half. He's now up to 17, 1 rebound, 1 assist. Kerry Richardson's up to 13 points, 7 rebounds, and 2 steals. Malik McKinney, 16 points, 6 rebounds, 5 assists, and just having an all-outstanding game, doing a little bit of everything for his Bellarine Storm. As we resume in the fourth quarter here, they try to go into Fowler early, who finds Remo in the corner, and Zalakos lands pretty much on his hips, and that's going to be 3 free throws.
Coach Ray Borner there wasn't unhappy with it either. He just... Hold
on the next one.
Yeah, he said, don't worry about it, move on.
Going to have to. And what's happened here?
His hands...
Apparently a blood rule. But they're just discussing it at the minute with Remo Simon, and the referees are just conferring. Potentially just didn't strap up the hand enough. Blood may have leaked on the jersey. Stay tuned for all those playing at home.
Yeah, another pause in the game. We've had a few of them tonight already. 15 seconds into the last quarter. This is well, he's taking the jersey off. Surely he can't be taking it off. There's no other alternative to chuck on, is there?
Well, he's got the tape in his hand, so he may just be taping the numbers onto the back of his skin. I don't think it's illegal. But
well, you got to give him a choice, don't you?
Yeah. Well, I mean, regardless, he's had to sub out, so he won't.
Oh, he's putting Nate Davis's jersey on.
Well, I think the referees are just conferring whether that is allowed or not, considering Nate Davis has not checked into the game. And they're just going to confer with the score table and just approve it.
Can you do the old local footy thing and just put one strip next to the number 2 and make it 124?
I don't think it's the same as local footy, but they're saying no for the minute, or at least they're saying that Luke Lindbergh has checked in, and because he is the player that's checked in, he has to shoot the free throws for Remo. Misses the first, hits the second with 1 to come.
Makes the third and final free throw. It is 9-point game. It should be, and it is 9-point game. loud communication from Fowler, which is what you want from your big guy.
Well, especially when you've got McInerney there ready to set a screen. And he set a couple on this possession. The ball is moving, and Varley goes again.
No, it's
a long two.
It was Cos.
It was Cos
with the long
and
two.
it's a long two.
See, if it was Varley, he would have got his foot behind the line. Yeah, absolutely.
Well, so would Cos usually.
Yeah, you're right. Oh, true. 75% of his shots are three, so he's probably not happy with that, is he?
You're not lying one bit. It's Levi Smith finds Fowler on the roll, sent back by Richardson.
Met at the rim. Athleticism on show there from Richardson. Cos, can he go again? He tries, and he misses a long, good rebound from McInerney. McKinney now pulls it out. Got the Maharaj matchup gear on Richardson. Ooh, there's some long levers there from Richardson. Cos on the middle penetration to McKinney. Deep three on the shot clock buzzer. Misses. Richardson up, fouled. Two shots.
The last second hand grenade to get that going. It just grazed the front of the rim and dropped straight down. So fortuitous for Richardson. Cougars pick up the foul, and it's an 11-point deficit with Richardson a chance to make it 13 after these two free throws.
Richardson got 13 points for the night.
Just trying to keep an eye on the back of the Cougars bench here. They're trying to sort out issue number 2 with Remo's jersey.
Now, I think his jersey is so big that wherever the blood is, you could tuck it in.
You should be able to hide it somewhere.
You should be able to tuck it in. And he's checking back into the game by the looks of it. So
yeah, they think so. I don't know if the referees will have to check it before he subs in or not, but stay tuned. And while we wait for that, Shannon Fowler has the ball in the post against McInerney. Uphill grenade action to Shaquille Maharaj. Gets all the way to the rim and was hit in the head, I believe, by McInerney. Either or, it's a foul.
Foul called either way. This will be for Maharaj's double-double. He's got 9 points, 10 rebounds to bring the lead to within 10. Looks like they've just gone and grabbed his original jersey.
Yep.
Seeing which one they can...
just trying to get some blood out.
As Maharaj hits them both, we've got a 10-point game now. McKinney to bring the ball up the floor from the Storm.
Well, I was too busy keeping an eye on the laundry predicament. I forgot we were playing basketball.
So many things happening tonight.
It's
unbelievable. In a 2-3 zone here, McKinnon as well, or a 3-2 zone, I might say.
The change-up is warranted. McKinney finds a Larkos in the corner. Little long on that one. Maharaj tries to pull it down, tipped by McInerney. And Fowler eventually cleans up the mess and defers to Gear.
Gear being good tonight, swings it to Maharaj. Limburg swings it back to Gear up the top with a bit of a mismatch here, speed-wise. Gets around and flicks it up
tough.
And in. Inside out scoop. We love a bit of an ice cream scoop, don't we?
It's good to watch.
And Gear does it very well. Treats himself to a double or triple each night.
It's very, very well done, and he's up to 21 points now.
8-point game. Cos wide open, no closeout, and drains it.
It's not going to stay an 8-point game for long if you're not closing out shooters like Cos.
No, and he looked at the bench and did a bit of a sarcastic scream and cheer up there. So obviously something's going on inside the Bellarine huddle, and Limburg comes in and won.
It's another backdoor cut for Luke Limburg.
He knows how to do them, doesn't he?
And can definitely finish around the rim, and really patient on that one, and good enough to pick up the 2 points and go to the foul line for an opportunity for one more.
This will be again to bring it within 10 points.
Short on that.
Missed it short. Now, we've actually got different scores on the screen here to the scoreboard in the stadium. So
stay tuned.
Yeah, we'll just make sure we won't talk about the scores for a little bit.
You just keep an eye on the game itself. I'll keep you posted on the scoreboard in venue.
And there you go.
And the laundry predicament.
All right, McKinney drains that triple. You've got more to think about than I do then.
I do.
Smith bringing it down for McKinnon. They need to get something going here. Just under 7 minutes to play, and they are down by how much, I don't know. Maharaj, strong drive, and Richardson again with the rejection. That's his second for the night. And Lindbergh from behind, that was just a little soft touch, wasn't it? He didn't even try and swat it, just got his hand in there.
Definitely tipped that one away. It was very well done.
And whoa.
That was almost kicked to the gym upstairs. Didn't quite get to the window, fortuitously.
Might have frightened a few gym goers up there trying to do a PR bench press. Hopefully they're all safe up there.
Very lucky indeed. But they're just checking the jersey here for Remo Simon. And he's been cleared. So he's back on the court and Luke Lindbergh will take a rest after some good minutes there for him. Gear and Fowler played two-player action. Vi Smith from the corner. No good, and Koss brings up the rebound.
McKinney gives it back to Koss, who's been shooting well in this last quarter. So's the whole Bellarine team, really. 12-point lead. We can confirm it's a 12-point lead.
Yep, we are aligned at the moment.
Richardson doesn't know where he's going with that. Throws it out. Koss didn't get his toes off the floor. And Gear goes the other way, rebounded, and keeps going. Oh my goodness, that was a genuine volleyball spike by me.
I had to go silent because I was not actually sure how high McKinney got up in the air. And he's missed the bunny on the other end.
That was a genuine two-handed volleyball spike. That was absurd.
I believe he may have got his head above the rim to spike that thing out of here.
Yeah, that was he was on watch to hit his head there. That was incredible.
Maharaj misses the three. Fowler gets the O board. Gear again with the
Drains
three.
it.
He's good. He's up to 24 points now all of a sudden.
Single-digit game now. It's a 9-point lead to the Storm. 5 minutes to play. Can they keep doing what they're doing and hold on to this lead? McKinnon are slowly getting into it now. And that helps them. McKinnon just flipped it up and in. That just... It didn't look great, but gee, 2 points is 2 points.
And that's only his second field goal make of the night.
Yeah.
But he took advantage of the size mismatch, not so much height-wise, but maybe in the weight room. He's a very solid guy, McInerney. Vi Smith for three is no good.
Richardson, strong board. That will be his double-double, 14 and 10 so far. McKinney dumps it off. McInerney back-to-back buckets.
Again.
There you go. And like that, the lead is out to 13 points.
And a much-needed timeout for Coach Adam Walsh. It's 68 plays 81. He's got the free timeout with 2 left now, left to play in these 4.5 minutes, or a tick under 4.5 minutes. Is it going to be another adjustment? We saw them go to a zone for maybe 2 possessions there. What are they going to do? Because it looks like we're stopping McKinney, and then McInerney's getting on the rim.
Yeah.
And then Koss is getting threes and open pull-ups.
Yeah.
You've got to take something away, but you've also got to live with something.
Yeah, they are finding ways to just score no matter what so far, Bellarine. With 4 minutes left, I think McKinnon defensively, lockdown on McKinney, he's the one that's dishing him out or scoring himself. If you can lock him down, make it hard for him to make those passes, hands in the passing lane. Just make it difficult all round because, yeah, it seems like if McKinney's not scoring, he's either dishing it to the 3 ball or McInerney just back-to-back. Scored 2 points and then goes bang-bang like that in about 20 seconds. So,
and he's just about the answer for everything, as you mentioned. He's got the 19 points. He's got the rebounds, got the 7 assists. It's not so much the defensive end I'm worried about. They give up 81 points per game, McKinnon, and given up 81 so far in this matchup, but it's the 96 points per game they average, and it's only the 68 on the scoreboard currently, with a tick under 4.5 left to play in this one. Where are their points going to come from? Jordan Gear's been doing them a solid today, but Maharaj only with 11 points, Remo with the 7, Fowler with the 8. Haven't seen a lot of Mitch Barry.
No, he hasn't played a lot in this second half. Fowler now down low. Good pass to Smith, and that's what he can do. That is exactly why they go to Fowler down low so often.
It's a really nice pass and a really nice cut from Vi Smith. It's a little bit of a press here, an extended zone pressure.
Shot clock already down to 10. Richardson got the ball with the ISO. Simon causing chaos, getting his hands in there. Double team trap, and there's the steal that they needed.
Finally get a break. Maharaj tries to go quarterback to Fowler. No good.
Oh
Richardson!
Goodness me, what a pass from McKinney, and Richardson went up and grabbed it. huge. Simon almost got put on a post that he did not want to be a part of.
No, he didn't need any other wardrobe malfunctions here tonight, but he does get an opportunity from 3.
And knocks it down.
2 different jerseys, same jump shot. Don't you worry about it, Remo Simon.
Absolutely needed that. 10 points, still the lead for Storm, and it's definitely still within reach for McKinnon, though. It starts down on the defensive end right now for them. Need to get stops and transition into some offense.
Koss now plays off the ball screen, trying to put the moves on Maharaj. Richardson back to Koss, pull up midi, right on the shot clock buzzer.
He's up to 15 now. Koss. Gear, can he keep his hot streak going? Smith for 3. That just rolls out. Touched everything except the bottom of the net.
6 of 25 now from the 3-point line are the McKinnon Cougars. Bellarine up 12, just about 2.5 minutes to play in this one. Still a ball game. Just need a couple of stops here on this end. McKinnon do. Zalakos can't get that one to go. Or on the other end, Bellarine maybe just need 2 or 3 buckets just to put a pin in it.
Maharaj, strong rebound, and it rolls in. Again, it's a 10-point game with just over 2 minutes to go. Something needs to happen here for McKinnon to just edge a little bit closer.
Well, a much-needed rebound there for the Cougars and for Maharaj. Just his first offensive rebound of the game and just his 3rd field goal make as McKinney misses the bunny, gets his own O-board and goes back up again.
He has got some absolute bunny hops. That man does. Unbelievable. He's got 21 points, 7 rebounds, 8 assists, 2 steals, 2 blocks. And one of those blocks almost put a hole in the floor. So
Can confirm I was sitting right next to you and I felt it under my heels.
Yeah, my feet felt the echo through the floor. It was a bit dangerous. Could have caused an earthquake, but we're all good. So
Zalakos is going to have a rest here, and fan favourite, Varley comes back into this one, gets the job on Gear straight away, who hits the floor. Coach not happy because he thought McInerney should have just grabbed it, but he wanted his own volleyball impression on the baseline. And because of that, it's going to stay McKinnon ball. 16 seconds left on the shot clock.
Will the statisticians count that one as a block?
I'm not sure.
They haven't so far, so we'll see. That would hurt if you did that and don't get the block for it at least.
Well, yeah, I don't know if it was a shot attempt, but they try and get it into Remo quick smart. Fowler lost the handle. Koss advances it over the half court, gets trapped by Vi. McInerney on the pack mark. Varley thought about a 3, but he's too much of a veteran to let that one fly so soon. Finds feet in the paint, finds Richardson on the reverse. No good, but picks up his O-board. His own O-board, rather. And Varley penetrated again, all the way up and gets that 2 to go.
Wow. He hasn't touched the court for a while, Varley, but he comes on and gets his 19th point in 17 minutes. He's been doing a whole lot of everything. Maharaj, that finally somehow rolls in. We've still got an 11-point game with just a minute left. Gear with the foul call. Thought I was going to get a touch there, not quite.
No, you're right, mate. We'll leave it to the professionals. Whoop. Whoop.
And now I don't know what's happening with the scoreboard. We're at 82-89 on the scoreboard, and we're at 78-89 on the stats. So
yeah, it's all happening.
Yeah, we've got a lot going on here.
It has been an eventful night tonight.
It's just been a very eventful night. Lots going on.
We had the early shootout in the women's game between Courtney Strait and Meg Cooper. Meg Shooter, I was going to say.
Meg Shooter. Well, she is. You're right. You wouldn't have been wrong.
We've had the multitude of technical fouls and unsportsmanlike fouls here in this one. Bodies flying everywhere. We've had a laundry malfunction for the McKinnon Cougars. We've had Kobe Baird go down with an ankle. We've barely seen Mitch Barry in the second half. We've seen McKinney do just about everything there is needed to do on the stat sheet.
Well, I was talking about Barry. I'm looking over there. He's actually got ice on his foot. I don't know how long that's been on there, but...
Well, I think we're busy looking at just about everything else.
Everything else, yeah, see?
I think we may have missed that one.
There's been that much going on that we missed the captain and leader of McKinnon. We're sitting there with ice on his foot.
Yeah, he looks none too happy. Also looks a bit cold.
Yeah, it's got the towel wrapped around. It is getting a bit chilly.
It is a little bit chilly.
That's what happens when storms happen.
There's a storm in town, thanks to Bellarine.
And great music choice in the background there.
Yep.
I don't know if you can hear that through the mics, but I haven't heard that one
That's
here yet.
smart from Game Day MC Nick Bartlett. So we believe it's 78-89 at the end of a scoreboard malfunction. No, 77-89. And we're checking timeouts.
Well, whatever's happening, it's looking unlikely now for McKinnon to try and get a comeback here, whether it's 11 points or 12 points. It's
can't even remember how much time was on the clock when we stopped about 3 minutes ago.
Nah, it's there's been a few of these, hasn't there? It's been counterproductive, but
some would say
we will finish the game eventually. But
okay. So we are going to resume here. Bellarine ball, 78 plays 89, so it's 11-point lead for the Storm. The Cougars trying to foul, can't even get it.
Wow!
And then ends up with a McKinney-Richardson alley-oop.
We've seen a couple of them tonight already. That one wasn't a slam, unfortunately, for the fans. And it's a 13-point game, 44.5 seconds left. I'm almost ready to just put the line through McKinnon for now. It's unlikely from here, but stranger things have happened in life and in basketball. Smith for three.
Geordie Gear with a no-look dime. Richardson can't hang on to it. Thought it was out of bounds. Everyone just about stopped, but Bellarine going to dribble away with it.
And that's going to be...
It's going to be a foul.
They've just called it a hands foul.
Yep. The entire Bellarine bench wants an unsportsmanlike foul, but I don't know, maybe he's met his quota for the night.
Yeah, I think the referee's seen the scoreboard and just said, let's not make this go any longer than it needs to.
I didn't think there was anything malicious in that. So they'll just continue. They get it to McKinney, and perhaps McKinnon just going to let Bellarine dribble this one out, but a few precious seconds left off the clock there. Skip pass, finds Vi Smith, tries the lob to Shaq Maharaj. That three-point field goal is good. Could have used that about 20 seconds ago.
Yes, he's even so, he's somehow found his way to a 19-point, 12-rebound, 3-steal game. And again, I feel like I say this every time. He seems like he has a quiet night, and he still stuffs the stat sheet like that.
Well,
it will be.
If you're good at what you do.
Yeah, I wish. If I had a bad night and scored 20 points, wowee.
Well, the ball almost took out the commentary table, but we're still standing. 5.3 left in this one.
Well, we're sitting, actually.
Well, sitting, rather. 10-point game. Make it still 10. Maharaj misses the lay-in. Bellarine come up with the rebound, and the Storm.
What a win from the Bellarine Storm. They've come in sitting 10th on the ladder with just 5 wins of the season, and they've come in and beaten a contender for the chip this year. By 10 points, they've kept them to 81, 15 and a half points below what their average is for McKinnon, and they've blown them out of the park. Their best defensive side in the league has let number 10 on the ladder score 91 points on them.
It's incredible effort from the Bellarine Storm, and pretty much all thanks to, well, not all thanks, but a big part in Malik McKinney. 21 points, 7 rebounds, 9 assists to go along with 2 steals, 2 blocks, pretty much every category covered.
Yeah.
Lewis Varley had the 19 points, 14 points in the first half. Ended up 5 of 9 from 3. Incredible effort there tonight. And Max Koss had 15 points of himself, went 3 of 5 from 3. And on the Cougars end, as you mentioned, Jordan Gear up to 24 points tonight, 3 of 8 from outside, 9 of 10 from the free throw line, 4 points, 5 rebounds. Shaquille Maharaj worked his way up to 19 points, 12 boards, and Remo Simon worked his way into the game after a couple of laundry wardrobe malfunctions, mind you, and 10 points and 5 rebounds. But It's the Bellarine Storm and the McKinnon Cougars splitting one game apiece. The Cougars take the women's game and the Storm take the men's game, and that's going to do us for the doubleheader here tonight, right?
That will do us. So I think we're back next week just for the single header for the men's, taking on Melbourne Uni here at the Glenara Sports and Aquatic Centre.
Believe so. Going to be a good one. Throwback round continues here at Glenara Sports and Aquatic Centre with the Youth League teams tomorrow. But until then, Ryan Fairchild, it's been a pleasure.
Thank you. It's been a pleasure with you also.
All right. Good night all.